Destoryer. I live out here in NY, and the reason why they call me Destoryer is that's what I do. I destroy everything. That's just how it was. And then when Krump came into the picture, that was just like my gift. It's like something that God was telling me this is where I need to be at. So I just took that up. So it kept me from doing things that I wasn't supposed to be doing. Also, what dancing did was it made me a positive role model to a lot of other people, and was able to show people that, you know, there is a life, a better life outside of, you know, just being on the streets and doing the things that we do to try to live good and grow up and things like that. So it's not always about a hard life, you know what I mean? So what it is to me is it's fun. Krump is like it's a dance. It's a dance that became spiritual. Like, it was known as an outlet that sooner or later changed and become a spiritual praise dance that people are able to use to, you know, praise and thank God for the gift and the blessing that He has given people. The buckest dudes out in the world. That's what it is. That's my future. That's what it is for me to be one of the buckest dudes out there in Krump. I travel, I teach, I'm known overseas. Most parts of the world, people know me, but I just wanted to be, I want to be that type of inspiration where people can look at me as far as dance, but not just dance, as far as you know, help. You know, what they need help in as far as life, they need guidance on anything. People can come up to me for things like that. R.Y.S, which is the leader of my group, part of Street Kingdom. So he's the one who inspired me. What I learned is that people come and go. As well as having supporters, you have haters out there. And just know, don't let those who hate you make you want to stop. They're supposed to motivate you. Because no matter what you do in life, there's always going to be, you know, people who love you, people who hate you. So just take that as fuel. His methods is blabbing, basically sitting down, listening to the music, figuring out the beat, coming up with material as far as what am I going to do in this session, or what am I going to do in the battle. So that's basically what it is. And I normally lab from like 3 to 4 hours a day. So it just constantly pushing my body to the limit. People who are pushing Krump the right way, showing people and, you know, opening others' eyes how Krump is supposed to be, and yet there is others who have their own views of how Krump is supposed to be, and they go around teaching to other people. So it's a yes and a no question. But as far as I'm concerned, I learned Krump the proper way, I know Krump the right way, and I push it the way how it's supposed to be. Signature move, I would just say, it's just liveness. It's moves that just gets me live, gets the session live. So that I can basically say that as a signature move. Because Krump has so much things coming from the inside. Like, as far as, you know, life and a couple other dances, it's, you know, what your body can do on the outside, how far you can bend your body, how extreme you can push your body. But Krump, a lot of the tension and the movements and the feeling come from the inside that express out. And that's why I think, you know, Krump is superior, and Krump can get to a place where it hits people spiritually. Not a lot of dancers can do that, so that's why I say that. What I'll do, I'll most likely call out the unpopular name, because I know how people are. Most want to call out ChryBaby or E-Solo because a lot of people know about them, so I guess I'll go for Silence or whatever his name is. It don't matter to me. Just give me somebody I can get off on. Like, that's just it. There's a couple people like my boy Simeon. I want to battle him. Boy R.Y.S, I want to get those in with you, man. Those are my people, those are family. I want to get off, you know, with the guys, R.Y.S and Mad Rips. So those are my call outs to y'all. So when I see y'all out there, you already know what it is. Pack outs. For everybody, it's me, Destoryer. I represent Krump. Check me out at Rep Your Style.
What's going on? It's your boy ChryBaby Cozie, CEO of the Breakfast Club, repping Harlem, NYC. They call me ChryBaby because I got the name dancing at a basketball tournament, and I was really going off, like laying down the blood fire. And I started doing this move where, like, I was crying. I was doing this move like this, like, but I hit like this glide and like wiped the tear and like plucked it, and like there's this dude, like normally at basketball tournaments, there's like a street commentator who's on the mic and he's like, oh, that was a crazy move. That day, a DJ by the name of Ted Smooth, AG was like, yo, who's the kid doing the ChryBaby move? Ted Smooth was like, yo, that's the ChryBaby. So the next day I went to a basketball tournament because they have me on the weekends back to back. And everybody was calling me ChryBaby. I'm like, yo, who is ChryBaby? They're like, ain't you ChryBaby, the kid doing it? I'm like, I guess. It stuck. My older brother showed me how to do the Running Man. And from then on, it was just like, this kid's non-stop dancing. Life Feed, I came across Life Feed in 2005. It started out in the very early stages with the chicken noodle soup and the tone wop. And just before that made its mark, the Harlem Shake was popping. So I was on every dance that came out. Life Feed to me is it's art, it's life. It's the essence, it's the being of, it's the bane of my existence. Straight up and down. I am a Life Feed dancer. Life Feed is noisy, it's loud, it's crafty, it's technique, it's soul. The man you see before you used to be a lot bigger. And dancing has always kept me at a certain weight level. I did not dance. I would probably be a janitor at someone's company, pushing papers in a mailroom, or probably in jail or dead, man. Dancing has made an impression on me that I don't want to leave it alone ever. It's a part of my everyday living. Like, when this camera goes off, I'm gonna start dancing. It's just what I do around the clock. My future goals as a dancer is to teach as many as possible, spread the message about what I do and what I represent, and how it's the future of hip-hop culture. My mother inspires me. She is a superwoman. I've seen her juggle more than the dude was juggling over here. I've seen her turn 10 cents into a meal. She's an amazing woman. I do it all for her. That is not an embellishment. She's my queen. Love her to death, and that's who I do it for. My family, they're the root of this tree. I've learned that in your dance experience, if you do not keep up, it will move on without you. You have to constantly stay relevant and always reinvent what it is that you think is. Like, sometimes you'll create something, be like, yo, that's it, there it is, it's over. Like, nah, it's always a next level. My practice methods are unorthodox. They're not really, I would be sitting, for example, I'm sitting on the couch, watching something. Typically, I don't keep my hands straight at all. Like, this is the most I'm just really stern, but normally I'm in the house just moving my body any way that I can. You know, it's just never stops. I'm always moving. In the street, I'm with my music and I'm like looking crazy in the street. Bugging out, cats is like, I'll even be at a bus stop or waiting for the train. I'll bust out my rev up, hit a combo, I'll keep going until the train comes. I feel like there are a lot of people who represent Life Feed. Like, first I just want to say I love them all that represent Life Feed, but there are some people who have exploited it for just money. Like, that's not cool. There are some people who love the style, and then they say, yo, I can't stand it, in like mass crowds of people who do Life Feed. Like, how can you say you love something, do it every day, and then one day just be like, yo, I hate it, can't stand it, it's whack, why are you doing this, waste of your time? Can't stand those people. When people say get light, it's not a bad thing. It's just that I want people to know that the style is called Life Feed. Get Light represents the beginning era of our story. It's our era in time where there wasn't a structure. It was just like, yo, if you could bust the move out and on this certain particular timing, that is Life Feed. So they was like, yo, you getting it, you getting light. Feed Nation, check it out on YouTube, yo. It's like some of the greatest dance battles you can watch. Tutorials, you know what I'm saying? Like, really ham it up and let them know that you're doing something that somebody in another state doesn't even know about, you know, but you're putting them on, and that way they can put somebody else on. It's literally how it grows. My signature move, yeah, like I was saying, hat tricks. Hat tricks are something that for a past time, I've just always been doing. It's fun. It's an element that I add to my Life Feed to, you know, just give it that flair. That and this move right here, it's the ChryBaby. It's like a 1, 2, 3, ow. I feel like Life Beat is superior because one, we're adding a new element to dance that we have highlighted and exploited to where it's like, it's the basis of our style. When you see us do this lock in, that's that one move that separates it and makes it like, that's the level up. What's going on, man? You already know, man. But if you don't know, ChryBaby Cozie, CEO of the Breakfast Club and Life Beat Nation. I represent a dance style called Life Beat, and you can check me out at Rep Your Style. Level up.
I think it's time to blow this.